message.
I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking.
Oh God, there it is.
Barely touched her food, too.
Ah.
Other circumstances, I'd have thought those signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love.
Takedown went down. My stream? Yep, my stream went down. One moment, guys. I'm gonna end this live because I think TikTok is the culprit. I don't know if they're the culprit, but they use a lot of resources, and I'm already streaming to everyone. So, solution. I am gonna continue using Restream, but just give me a moment to set that up. In the meantime, let me put some music for you guys. One moment. Okay, so TikTok should be running now, and we got it. Jesus. Stabilize. Restream. We should be good. It's stabilizing now. Because I just started streaming to a new platform while I was streaming to others, I got a little sensitive. But we should be good. How's it on your end, Lily? Everything seem fine? If you could hear me. Let me see. Great. Thank you, Lily, for letting me know. Okay. We're good. Let me just close this. And we're set. Sorry for the delay. But we're back to it. So I'm supposed to meet Alien, someone in Central Danland. Now, where could they be? Oh, that's far away. They want me to go that far away? When I'm about to enter this conference? I mean, this banquet? Okay. This better be good. It better be earth-shattering. Because I was literally at the steps. And then out of nowhere, like, drop everything and come. Here? Why here? By the time I get to the banquet, all the food's gonna be gone.
As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander, and all too soon, the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file by your mind's eye in solemn procession. Clearing.
Continue to wait? Holy.
Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kikirn and the buzzing of surfits, but no approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head, only to notice the vial lying at your feet.
What is that like? Is it? Wait, someone behind me?
Cyber, is that you? What brings you out this way?
Something's gonna happen, I feel like.
Lieutenant Alian? Why no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city's environs, on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand?
Yeah, exactly. Is it?
Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. I pray return to Ul'dah, Cyber. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here.
Is it? They need to. Someone important has to be outside of the banquet? Are they going to be put into hostages? Oh, they'll change. That face change. He's one of those guys.
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line.
Oh no. Is she going to announce it here? I mean, everyone's here, so it works.
The glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
There must be a third option. Make a congress or something, like the British did. They have a monarch, but they still keep. They still keep their independence by having like, what's it? It's not a congress. It's a. I forgot what type of government they have. Parliament. That's the one. The Royal Omambi, right?
Mamodi says I reckoned you'd head straight to the feast after meeting with Olian. What's the matter? No appetite?
No, I'm hungry. In real life too. Clouded Vial. Do you know anything about this?
There, but this was let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist's vial, but beyond that, I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping, though. Any road, no use worrying about Olian. I'm sure she'll turn up before.
We're losing our men one by one.
We'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, you've got more important things to think about.
Another thing?
Would you believe that, while you were away,
Oh God.
arrived for you? Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. Seems Her Grace desires a private audience.
Huh?
Her handmaiden will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chambers. So what are you waiting for? Go on, then.
A private invitation to the private chambers. How high we've risen. Oh, she's gonna poison us.
You needn't trouble yourself so. Your Grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your Grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light.
I got some food. If I'm not speaking that much, it's because I'm chewing. I get to eat and see this banquet. I feel satisfied. Well, there's a ton of people. That's the heads of state, or their entourage.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and...
He's here too? Oh wow. This definitely is important.
I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity. territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
Speaking of which, how do I even get there? Oh my god. What was that? Hey Carl. I'm good, thank you. Thank you, Carl. I'll check it out next time. Appreciate the follow. Hope you enjoy the stream. So it was you that was like crashing my thing. It was like, we're not ready for this much attention. No way. She lives in the same place that the ceremony is gonna be? Oh no, the lady in waiting is gonna take me there. Wow, there's a lot of people here waiting for this lady in waiting.
Lady in Waiting says thank you for coming, sir. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or, if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace chambers forthwith.
Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence.
I think this is the 45 minutes of cutscenes I read about. This is perfect time to eat.
It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
This is awesome. Yes, we're ready.
Enter. Your Grace, your guest has arrived. Pray, come in and take your ease.
Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
How they say that now, huh? Yeah, he's pissed.
Such noble words after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands.
Oh, they got serious now.
'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Yay! Finally. What happened?
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
You better. We need all the signs here in case there's an attack. Uh-oh.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
I swear if we attack him. Yo, the tea party?
You may go. Your Grace.
How far we came. We started with a runaway.
Curious as to the reason for this private audience. You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
I agree with that. But
Yet,
who's going to enforce that?
those will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
To my best of my ability.
I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath the Sultan tree. And the days ahead promise to change us further still. We will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
Oh God, please. I bet. This better not be poison. You're gonna hang me. It is poison. Oh God, there you go. The handmaiden. Assassination attempt. Are they crazy? The vial. Give her the vial. Wait. Unless the vial is poison and I'm framed. Now, of course you here. No, this better not be the end of her.
Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead.
What?
Poison in her wine?
Oh God.
You did this!
Why would I do this? I'm in her company. I'm the only one who could will be at fault.
That's what denials. I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Try it. How dare you?
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
Oh my God. Such a failure.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
That's it. A lot of fellows are evil. They're all evil.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Whatever is going on in there?
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, If you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
There we go.
Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
Try it. We're going down easy.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthis. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity.
Like the other nation's gonna let that stand.
Bring in the prisoner!
What? No way I'll let myself go like this.
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
Oh, he's dying.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
Oh, my God. It's so frustrating.
This cannot be. Nanamo. No!
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe, and monitor us of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
Oh, he's gonna die. Oh my God.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief.
He's probably an Ascian then. He's probably gonna escape.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow Syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh, Rabong!
7 hells!
This bastard.
Admiral, let's leave.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide.
The whole nation is gonna go down.
And arrest this traitor as well.
not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
How can we let it get to this point? This is insane.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
Oh my god.
You die!
You gotta help him.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
We could take them. Come on. What is a measly army against us? Ah, this is so frustrated.
There you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation.
Nice.
'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
Careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
The whole syndicate is wanted to take over.
Would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
We could do that as well.
Assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Ponanimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe has thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah.
Leadership. We have to call Sid.
Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
But this is not the end of it, Animo, right? We have a way to bring her back? We just have to use our resurrection spell. And detox as well.
yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida, Papalimo!
Speaking of that,
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
it better be alright. We're not losing anymore. What? There's a chance he might be live. No,
Now look what you've done.
she could finally get a new one.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalimo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Here we go. That's that big buff.
Let them have it, Ida.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Ooh. When did they make this tunnel? For what reason?
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
It's frustrating. I wish I could just like Alright, commence battle. Take them all down. But we just have to watch for now.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
Tankred's like, I volunteered?
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
It better be true.
Leave us.
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now,
Maid.
may I have the last dance? Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
Tis done.
Wow.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Ophelia.
What? Don't you dare.
Heidelin, she speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you
What?
cannot stay with me.
What are you gonna do by yourself?
Go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. Tis the only way.
Where do I go? Oh, this place. That's the first time I think I saw the Ascians. I had a really bad luck recruiting people to join the organization. Almost everyone I chose were just traitors. No way. Who's that?
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others? Damn that man! Taleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
But who's next to you?
There will be ample time for soul searching later.
Who the hell?
For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a
Hey!
I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
This is where it all started. Oh God.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Hey, are we gonna talk about who in the world is that person? Is that Nanamo's brother? I should have never went. I should have just went to the banquet. There's no way. I'm right at the steps of the banquet and I'm like, alright, go to the field. What?
When your sister come up and begged a favor, said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah and likely needed a helping hand getting away.
How she saw all this?
Ruins would make a fine hiding place. I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were. Aye, and judging by them soldiers as we're pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Yeah, this trial company, it was so screwed.
And who might you be, young sir?
Yeah.
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames. I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not
The
find
Vice.
him justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monetarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
The son?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. It was only as we were leaving Ul'dah that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
He must be very strong if you think he could do this.
Travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end,
Just made her weaker.
'Twas I who needed saving.
Now what the other nations will say. They'll be like, look at you now, we can't even trust them for nothing.
Brent says them soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. All right, let's go.
Pippin. What do we know now?
Says the most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, Cyber, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Cyber are free, we may still set things right.
How?
Alphino says forgive me, Marshal Tarupin.
The transpiring is deep. Far.
Question mark, says Alphino. My boy, sorry to keep you waiting.
Is that Sid? It is Sid. We need as much allies right now as possible.
Sid says pulling you out of the fire, as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Pippin says truly? Then he is no merchant, but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? Sid says I hid the Enterprise, but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. Pippin says we must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monetarists and the Crystal Braves.
Crystal Braves are everywhere. Only the Beast Tribes, they are probably not allowed. Or the Garlean Empire.
Alphino says, Krithis, Ishgard
Oh.
will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory.
That too.
Sid says that settles it. With me, everyone.
Hopefully they didn't get tricked by that, those groups of people.
Says not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monetarists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the Monetarists claim.
You say that. But you're the first Lalafell that's good that I met. I mean, the Queen was a Lalafell. But she was good. I'm split, alright?
Alphino says
The pain still hurts.
I know not what to say. Pippin says ha. Now that father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphino. Your airship awaits. Sid says up, up. There's no rest for the righteous.
Apparently that's true. We fight Primals and then fight city-states and then traitors, manipulators. Oh my god. I'm exhausted. And I just been watching. I haven't been fighting at all. And even here, we're not that safe. Because that surprise attack. Other than they have soldiers here that are bought as well.
Alphino says we should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Horshafen. Mayhap he will know what to do.
How far? What if I go to Yuda right now? What will happen? I'll get chased? Would it even allow me to go over there? You were dear to us before. Are you the same?
Horshafen says Master Alphino told me your tale, Simon. It warms my heart
Yes.
that you turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust.
Hey, Lily. You were waiting for me here?
The situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full.
Surprise me. I just came right now. Oh, that's perfect timing. Let me see this. Let me just discuss. I was like, hey, that I recognize those ears.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper.
Oh, it was a real one. It's a real surprise attack. It was just word.
They succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters, the Falling Snows, or some such.
I like that, Falling Snows.
All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality? Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
He's depressed.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind.
It's true. I fought to the bitter end for your friend.
But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions.
Huh? What you mean?
'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
What you mean, my rest of my companions? Hey, Lily. I like the new outfit. Looks really nice. How did it go with your friends? You had a good time? That's good to hear.
House for Temps Guard says greetings, sir. Upon proceeding to the intercessory, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
Another movie. Grab the popcorn. Here we go. Oh,
Tataru says Alphino.
Tataru.
Cyber.
Thank God that you were not back at the Rising Stones. One friend is alive. Oh.
I'm so happy that you are.
We should have never went public. If we stay secret, this wouldn't have happened.
I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond.
Hopefully they're okay.
And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Flamin told me to run, and so I did. I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached. But I lost my way, and then...
How do you get up? How do you get here?
Question mark says, fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand.
Did she finally take it off? Oh, wow.
Yugathi says Hamar. Yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle.
My own brethren. She has the side daggers as me.
Tataru says pretty, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, after Yugathi found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Orion-J. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the Waking Sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse.
So very smart of him.
The transformation didn't take long, either. Apparently, Orion-J started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping others would come, but no one else did. Yugathi says my people are searching for the other scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. Ah, but you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only Crystal Braves await you there.
Do we have no one in our whole group or our Crystal Breakers that is loyal?
Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the scions restored to their rightful place of honor.
The most loyal factions. Yeah, foreigners treat us better than all the nations that we've been helping this whole time.
'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm.
That's where you and your sister separated.
To imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
Wait. What's the last time I heard her speak? Some more in soup?
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
We lost Minfilia, so we need your guidance.
We deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
Aww.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
One prime at a time, one conflict at a time, until we get back to where we were. Isgard? No way. We in there? On that cliffhanger? Oh, they really know how to bring you back. Oh my god. Wait, we did it. We finally finished the Realm Reborn. Thank you, Lily. It was I guess this last like today made me realize of all the emotional attachments I have with all the characters that we experienced. And I can't let this wrong stand. Rose, I can't thank you enough, Lily, with all your help. It's been amazing playing it. Couldn't have done it without you. And Stephanie too, for always being here as well. Now how? Now where are we? Where are we? 1 out of 5, right? Or 1 out of 6. Done. What is this? Like 2 months, right, since we started? This isn't exactly the OC. This is basically the main game. The 1.0 turned into 2.0. Yeah, it's like story portions. I mean, we've done the base game now. One of 7? Not even 1 of 6. Wow. They finally started showing their fangs in the story at the very end. They know how to twist you. Can't imagine what's gonna happen now. Or is it 6 if you go by the correct order? Let me think. Oh? It's really nice music. A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Wharf, Stormblood, Shadowbringer, Endwalker, and Dawn Trail. So 6, yeah. But just the patches, I would like to say 0.5. Because it wasn't that much as the main game, but there was still a lot that we had to do. Oh, that's what you meant by 7. Yeah, then yeah, that's just a 6. I think now we can skip, right? Okay. Yeah, what happened here? The damn maiden.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Backstabbing to the highest degree. He's in prison. Just his anger probably could bring forth a primal.
Elidibus says Nabriales is no more. La Habrea says the ardor was not as to invoke. His demise.
Oh gosh.
Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal.
What? What are you talking about? Oh, Eldibus. I was so confused. But yeah.
Elidibus says mayhap he was not.
Now I notice.
Greater haste may be warranted.
Mayhaps he was not wholly warranted. Greater haste may be warranted. Yeah, he just runs away, right? That's why you call him that?
La Habrea says we are of one mind.
Lily, you too much.
Elidibus says the northern lands, then?
The northern lands?
La Habrea says the earth is fertile, and the seeds well sown. By my will, they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. Elidibus says by his will.
By his will, right. Their deity?
Says, by his will.
What are their... Like, what's their difference? He seems like he's a follower, and he feels he's just part of an organization. Like, he's doing this for a religious reason. And then we have this person. And look, he has totally different clothes. Are you kidding me? What?
Orion J says, I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known.
Oh my god. Why are you here? They killed your friend. Were you a traitor since the beginning?
Elidibus says I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star.
I will speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, and the fate of this first. So confused. Did he get possessed like Tancred? Her outfit. It does have cat ears, but backstabber. No, I'm just thinking out loud. I know I'll find out eventually, but damn it. I had no reason to suspect him. I mean, I guess his grief wasn't that... was surprising and it wasn't that strong.
Thou thinkest sanctuary
Then it's you.
lieth beyond.
This is the dark voice that hangs in our head. He always doubts us and judges us.
Despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
Then where should I go? You want me to go to the Beast Tribe? Preserve the dawn's light, the hero's journey north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heaven's worth. And that's the start. Whew. Let's see. Let's just start this. But next
light will shine again.
next stream I shall name it Heaven's Worth. The start of it.
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
What? Okay. That's so wrong. We literally sacrificed some of our friends just to escape, and you're gonna go there willingly? What can you do by yourself?
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchiffon.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Ooh. You can finally see this magical city. Been locked away all this time.
Consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
Let's go. We gotta protect ourselves. Behind those castle walls.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. To get... There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Oh.
Poor Chafin says I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then.
Okay. I think I could leave that for next stream, and we could focus either on the raids, the coils, or doing my class. But that's if... Okay. Then while we still have some energy, let's go do the raids. Where do you go, Lily? I thought you were right inside. Outside. Oh, you in Isgard? Oh no, I'm not going in there yet. Spoilers. Okay, now where was the coils? But I think it's a little too much to. Okay, Okay, sounds good. You could just start it. I'm ready. But I don't think we can do it just us two, right? I think we need to try to form a party. What do you think? It's still pretty early, so maybe there's some people that will join us if it's unsynced. Okay, if you believe you could do it, I'll try to do my best then. You have done it just before? You have done it before just yourself? Wow. Okay then. Alright, so what can I do to help? You were just clumsy last time? Okay. I think you're pretty good. I don't think I could do anything. Okay. I just try to stay out of the way. Okay, I'll do that. I'll try my best. Nope, I died instantly. Oh, you didn't need to use it on me. I'll just be comfortably watching you from a distance. I'm so unlucky. I really don't know how I'm supposed to avoid that, but I guess you're just supposed to tank it. And he's right on my body. You see? Don't worry about me. Oh my god, he's giant. What happened? You got kicked out? We need to make sure that they don't stack together. Ah, okay, okay. So I'll be the other side. I'll just stay at the other side. At least to distract them. So I see. So where I stand is where the rocks. So let me spread out away. What? Let me spread out away, and I die instantly. Oh god. No! Okay. Okay, no worries. That's fine. Oh, do leave? Oh, okay. Leave the thing. That's what you meant. What was it? There was something you told me how I escape the quest. Oh, you. There we go. Let's see you use your ultimate skill set. The summer outfit. Wow, he's already half. I'll distract this one. Yeah, they're sort of spread out. Oh, instant. Nice. Oh, this is the one that last time you getting insta wiped. He destroyed the whole land. Come on, Lily, you can do this. Oh no. Need to remember to short cast. Okay. Yeah, no, this is a watch party. I'm just watching Lily go ham. With more support for Lily. So guessing when we have the arrow thing, we're just supposed to have like a healer and just constantly heal us while we get slammed. Oh, they dropped it right on you at the very end. Now this should be the Mega Flare. Alright, I think you said short cast. Oh, it could be a little too early. Oh no, we good. What happened? You did it, Lily. No, you did it for sure. Congratulations. No, it's fine. This is supposed to be a large group of people. So, one day, yeah, next time when I'm able to do this by myself like you can. Oh wait, I should have said, wait 1 second. I gotta go. There we go. Next time when I'm finally at a high enough level, I'll challenge this by myself and try to recreate like you did it. insufficient in space? Oh no. No way. We ain't gonna let that slide. Can be used in large settlement or non-instance. Uh-oh. What do I drop? Crafting items. Like the fang. Like this? Wolf fang? Okay. I'll get rid of these meats. Roll the fangs. Oh, I do have a ton of fangs. No. Not that fang. Any more fangs? I think that's it. Then the leaf. Where's the leaf? The kelp? Are you talking about these leaves? I just throw that away. Alright, let's get out of here. And sell your stuff that you aren't using. Okay, let's go. It was an intense battle. Right, Lily? Okay, I will. Who? Yeah. Even though there's a poor person.
Would that you had never been born.
Finally released.
You had surrendered your physical form and collapsed into ether, but Bahamut denied you death and imprisoned what little was left of you in an ethereal shell resembling what, I wonder? Images from your memory, perhaps. But that shell is now broken, and your primal deity seems disinclined to sustain your existence.
So now you go.
Nile Deus Darnus says my primal deity? I kneel to no icon. What need have I to beg the favor of such filth?
There he is. She is. Final call, turn 1 to 4, then done.
Nile Van Darnus says I am Nile Van Darnus, legatus of the...
I'm sure we will be able to do it.
No. A moment. My thoughts are clouded, and this body is not mine own. Could it be that you spoke the truth? Was I ensorcelled by the Lesser Moon's ancient prisoner? That will not happen again.
Again? You think you're gonna come back?
Says you speak as if Bahamut no longer controlled you. But that's impossible. Once a primal ensnares a mind, it cannot be freed. Unless Bahamut simply relinquished his claim. What need has he of a broken spirit found for the ethereal realm?
Nile Van Darnus says, oh, that I should fall prey to the very influence I sought to purge from the land. The irony is galling. But do not assume that all of my actions were chosen for me. It was my will that the Meteor Project be resurrected, mine and none other. Yet it seems that my grand designs were destined to fail. Even the ungentle release of death was denied me.
Yeah, you still have work. No rest for the wicked, but you were too wicked.
Please, you must tell us more of the calamity. I must know the truth of what has befallen the world, and what has become of my grandfather, Archon Louisois.
Nile Van Darnus says you are Louisois' grandchild? Ah, generous with their cruelty. Continue on. If you would have your answers, they await you at the terminus of your path. But know that this path leads only to despair. The light of truth was ever harsh and unforgiving.
Alizé says, why do you say this? Grandfather will be freed once we put a stop to Bahamut's restoration, will he not? What are you not telling us?
If that was only so simple.
Niall Van Darna says, steel yourself, child. Only unbending resolve and merciless strength can conquer what lies ahead. The weak can do naught but weep under the pall of their own misery, as did the frail child I once was.
Ooh. Wait, that's the same thing that happened to me.
Says silence, chattering raven. Your wretched wings are broken, and you shall soar no more.
That's what the dragon did to me.
Niall Van Darna says, my crimson moon, your brilliance sears mine eyes.
That looks like a... What just happened?
Alizé says I recognize that.
Oh, it was her grandfather.
Such words. Come, let us finish what we came to do. All will be put aright when the final hulk lies dormant. Grandfather will be himself again. I'm sure of it.
It's gonna be sad to watch. Oh, wait. He's more back together than last time. This is speeding up.
Bahamut regenerates more swiftly than I had anticipated. Let us hope that disabling this coil will serve to slow the process. The display seems different, but the controls appear to mimic the mechanism we found in the La Nosha N Hulk. It shouldn't pose a problem.
Apparently everyone's a genius in the future.
Cyber, forgive me. The moment I beheld Niall's transformation, hope wilted in my heart. I did not believe you could stand against the manifestation of Bahamut's power.
You were right. Thankfully I had a guardian angel with me.
For all your fabled strength and skill, I felt certain then that I was going to lose you, just as I lost my grandfather. Even he, a man for whom naught seemed impossible, was humbled before Bahamut's might. And yet, look how far we have come. 'Tis incredible the feats of which we are capable, our boundless potential. 'Twas this capacity for greatness, I believe, that Grandfather so dearly wished to protect. With all that has occurred, I have come to understand that much at least.
There we go. You're healed no longer.
"'Tis done. Shall we make our way back to the surface and gather our thoughts? We have seen much that will benefit from Orion J's learned perspective.
Orion J's. The traitor. There's traitors all over. We can't have peace. What? What just happened? How can you attack your granddaughter like that?
Grandfather, it is you. Then, why?
Louis Sois says abandon this quest, Alizé. I will not countenance further sabotage of the coils.
Alizé says sabotage. But we must disable the coils if we are to prevent Bahamut's revival.
Louis Sois says your defiance seals your fate.
Alizé says no. No, you are not who I thought you were. My grandfather would never.
Louis Sois says foolish girl. How could the White Raven allow herself to be bested by such sniveling opponents? Listen well. We all exist at the pleasure of one divine will.
Oh, he's completely turned.
And the word of Lord Bahamut is absolute.
Damn. Such a shame.
Scurry back into your holes, vermin. You have been granted this one reprieve. But should you be so foolish as to crawl into my lord's domain again, I will crush the life from you myself.
Alizé says that light in grandfather's eyes. He has suffered the same fate as Nile. My grandsire is no more. That was naught but a phantom
Yeah.
that profanes
His
his
grandfather is rested. Yes. He's done his well. He's done his best.
I will not rest until I free grandfather's soul from Bahamut's tyranny. Do you hear me, Bahamut? Your time is at an end. Eorzea and my family will be avenged.
Who? I guess they're stuck in a cutscene too. See, Lily, they're doing the quest too. Okay. Oh. What was the? There was a command you told me the other day for taking a photo. I gotta go legacy to turn around. You can leave from behind you. Oh no! I mean, I want to take a photo. It was oh, G. That's the one. G? No, that's not it. What was it? What is a command or a button? Oh, slash pose. Slash G pose. That's the one. Okay. Tilt, twist, reset, face camera, change lightning. Resemble limb darkening. So. That camera, my field of view needs to get. That's the one. That's the one. There we go. No, I'll leave that be. Can't change it. How do I take a photo now? Load. Print screen. What just happened? No. Oh, that's my point of view. Do I have print screen? Uh-oh, I don't have print screen. I have a 75% keyboard. I'll just end it. I'll just take a screenshot whenever I had it ready. F1 to 12. Just I did click all of them. Hey, where's the exit? It's supposed to be here, right? Did it take too long? I'm trapped. Oh, right there. Sorry for the wait, Lily. All right.
Truly, it is wonderful to escape that stifling air and return to Northern Thanalan again, it would appear.
Thanks, Lily. So let me get this quest to unlock it, and then I'm gonna sell the thing.
I strongly doubt that I would be standing here now. Ah, but you need not tarry on my account. The danger has passed. Pray go on ahead, and apprise Orionje of all that has occurred. I will join you anon. My thoughts are yet unruly, and I would rest here a while.
Let me just use this real quick. And 2 more. Ah, wait, what? I did not know. I did not know I could use it for a different class. Rip. Oh well. Then let's go to the marketplace. No, I should have saved it. No. The latency. Marketplace, right? No, this is a buy, right? Who sells? NPC, okay. I think I could sell to you. No, I need a random NPC. See, who's a seller? I can? Oh, okay. Magic gear. Ah, okay. He only has weapons. Oh no, I could buy it. There we go. That's the one. Now, animal skin. That doesn't matter. I guess I don't need the trade the crafting stuff. Okay. Crafting material. So everything in the first row. Oh, we got a lot of gil there. Sell the gil too? Let's see how much we get. Ooh. Got a ton of money there. I think we jumped by 100. Not the food yet. No, I sold the food. Did I sell the food by accident? If it says crafting material, I'll sell it. The meal. Damn. Oh well. Can we buy it back? We can. So it costs 1 gil. Oh, that's nice that they keep track of that, just in case they do it by accident. Barley and fiber. I don't want to show that. No. Not that. What else? Fine wax. Ocean clean. No. I think that's it. It's the majority of stuff. Okay, let's call them then. Let's call my retainer. I want him to keep my fish. Okay. Let's give it to Amber. View items. I'm gonna give you all these Anderstones. I don't know what I could use them for now. You shall be keeper of the Understone. And the music, because I don't really need it right now. I have a lot of music. Add the potion. Bet I'll be putting these here too. You put this on the knobs, the music. The white ones. What did I do with it? Entrust to retainer. What do I do with it? You can click use on music paper. Entrust to retainer, use. It looks like I haven't unlocked the music. Oh, right. Because I'm storing it. Okay. I think I can't wear these. These are decorations. My fish. These are my prized possessions. My biggest catches. I think that's it. One more broken one. That's it for now, I believe. My armor too. Starting to get full. Sort. In your inventory. And let me see anything else that's starting to get full. That should be all. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, because I was... Where can I sort them? Right click on the bottom. It should say sort. Bottom. Oh. There we go. Ooh, so much... That's so nice. Okay. We're all set now, though. Wait, we have to speak to unlock the mission. Are you gonna stay with the same class, or you're thinking of switching classes for the next coil? Okay.
Orion J says the triumphant hero doth return. Thine eyes speak of the dread tasks complete.
If we die, I change back to Picto. Picto. Picto.
Pray tell me, what'll hath cast the shadow which falleth now across thy brow?
It doesn't look good over there. The grandfather attacked the granddaughter. This is shameful.
An old foe and an old friend. So 'twas but the ethereal shadow of Master Louisoix that Lady Alizé beheld, an unnatural conjuration in thrall to the elder primal. That the fiend should deign to choose him of all men. Even in full knowledge of the shade's true nature, I would be hard-pressed to weather such a confrontation. Yet what agonies must the young mistress have endured? Such torment did she ne'er deserve. Mayhap 'twere better if the Lady Alizé did absent herself from future forays under the coils.
Yeah, but she has to see it through before she could get past it.
Question mark says I have come too far to surrender to grief.
Uh-oh.
Oriange. Oriange says my lady.
Alizé says I am resolved to defeat these fiends, and naught shall sway me from my path. Now, let us peer more deeply into the well of our discoveries.
Oriange says as you wish, my lady. By your leave, I would speak first of the coil's late guardian, Niall Van Darnus. Van Darnus was a legatus of the Garlean Empire who strove to bring about Eorzea's final destruction, only to fall even as the sixth sun did set. If thou hast heard tales of the White Raven, then it is he of whom they speak. He, I say, for Niall was for a certainty no maid. The noble house of Van Darnus, as we discovered all too late, had long safeguarded the wisdom of ancient Alad. 'Twas thus that the legatus came to learn the true nature of Bahamut, and to seek to employ the red moon as a weapon against Eorzea.
So they're supposed to protect it, and now they've done this?
But the crystal tower, and the mechanisms required to command the satellite, yet lay hidden beneath the ground, compelling Niall to construct a far less subtle mechanism. And in his first faltering attempts to communicate with Bahamut, he did likely rouse his satellite's slumbering prisoner. Thenceforth did the White Raven's soul belong to Bahamut.
Alizé says he was fortunate indeed to acquire so powerful a thrall by chance. 'Tis little wonder he was so loath to part with him. Why let a simple thing like death deprive one of so useful a pawn? Though we may accuse him of bungling Van Darnus' resurrection, I dare say Bahamut was as content to have a handmaiden as a manservant.
No, this is random. This random guy is my servant now.
I only hope that the two thralls we encountered were the extent of his flock. Yet I cannot help but dwell on Niall's words, those beloved children of whom he spoke. I assumed at first that he referred to the moon's beastly guardians, but should Bahamut have enslaved other mortals, we must needs remove this source of worship. Otherwise, our efforts to disable the coils shall be for naught.
He's gonna get stronger like a primal, naturally.
Oriange says, forgive me mine indelicacy, my lady. Thou art wise indeed to speak of expunging the primal's thralls, but canst thou truly pursue a course which would cost thee thine own grandsire?
Alizé says my heart and mind are as one on this matter. Grandfather's salvation can be won but by a single method, the destruction of Bahamut, and aught that might serve to sustain him. Cyber, while Oriange and I endeavor to ascertain the existence of any further thralls, I suggest you grant yourself a moment's respite. Rest assured that I will contact you the moment I have need of your inimitable talents. That we have achieved so much, I owe to you. I fear, however, that our trials have barely begun.
My god. We have to do 4 rounds of that, so let's get started.
Oriange says, though time had dulled the pain of thy passing, I find that I am wounded afresh. Master Louisoix, what good shall come of this unending search for knowledge and truth? Long have I believed the pursuit of such treasures to be the duty of every true Charlian. Yet when each new revelation serveth only to heap further anguish upon those whom we would fain protect, must we truly reach for more?
We can't really stop her. Might as well just help her.
Alphino says so, you have found your resolve, dear sister. Will you now find a use for the secret, for the key that only you and I hold?
What secret?
Given our familial propensity for curiosity, you would do well to remember that keys may serve to seal doors as well as to unlock them. And Bahamut is a most unwelcome guest, to whom the door should never have been opened.
Primal nature? No. The king lives. No. Fragment of Truth. Oh, that's the one.
Orion J says man is wont to cast light wheresoever secrets lie hid in darkness, though that which he illuminateth seldom bringeth him joy. So it is with such
No, Fragment of
treasures
Truth.
as Bahamut's
That's the
immense
one.
shadow doth conceal. Yet ever onward forgeth Mistress Alice.
We got so many missions for us.
Knowledge that weigheth heavy on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path she hath chosen, and a painful one. I prithee, Cyber, remain by her side as her valiant blade, that she might see her quest to its conclusion.
Now the brother's gonna come?
It is
No.
well that you are here.
Alice. Oh.
Orion J says, my lady, how might I serve you this day?
You found the last coil?
Alize says I have met with some difficulty in my mission, Orion J, and I should be grateful for your counsel. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath the Cartano Flats even as we speak. If we are to prevent his return, we must needs disable the 2 remaining internment hulks that sustain him. Every moment our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, though I have determined the locations of the fragments of Dalamud leading to the hulks, I have been unable to find a way to enter them.
Orion J says, and gaining admittance is but the first step in your perilous undertaking. When last thou descended
No.
into Bahamut's subterranean fastness, thou didst discover, didst thou not, that the dread primal had bound the shade of Nile Van Darnus unto his will.
Yeah, that means we're gonna fight the grandfather eventually.
And though thou didst consign the fallen legatus to blessed oblivion, thou mayest recall that the piteous wretch was not alone. Doubt not but that Bahamut's other thralls shall seek to hinder thy passage.
Alize says, you can see Orion J. I have not forgotten that my grandfather is waiting for us.
Orion J says, my lady, I would remind you, as I must oft remind myself, that the man whom we both loved and revered is no more. What remaineth is but a shade which defileth his memory. The vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandsire, but from Bahamut himself.
Alize says you need not worry, Orion J. Come what may, I will not stray from the course. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain. But mere words will not take us whither we must go. As I said, I have been unable to find a way to enter the fragments.
The brother's gonna come in now.
Orion J says, my lady, might I suggest that you visit the fragments again in Cyber's company? Full oft hath the warrior of light set events in motion by virtue of his presence alone. 'Tis possible that he may do so again. I, the while, shall search for answers of mine own. By our efforts combined, full sure am I that the path shall be revealed to us ere long.
Alize says, were it anyone else, I should question the wisdom of such advice. Yet I cannot deny that what you say about Cyber is true. Very well, I shall do as you suggest. Assuming you have no objections, of course. Good. Now, we seek entry to 2 fragments of Dalamud. One lies at the Burning Wall in eastern Thanalan, and the other at the Singing Shards in Mordona.
So which one should I go to?
I left an assistant at each location with instructions to continue searching for a means
Oh,
of ingress.
both of them?
It is not impossible that they could since have found something useful to us. Let us begin by visiting my man at the Burning Wall. Dex, I think it was.
Camp Drybone. Let's go. Go straight, okay. This is quite a drop. That looks like an entrance if I've ever seen one. Where is he?
Alizé's assistant says I say, "Are you not Master Bolt, my lady's most faithful companion?" Cenis, sir, at your service. And may I say what an honor it is to meet you.
Alizé says, how goes the survey, Dex?
Alizé's assistant says ahem. My lady, it shames me to say that I have found
That's
no
a fresh
light
cut.
to the fragment. Though it stands there, before our very eyes.
Oh, I was right.
Hither has thus far proven impassable. When the fragment fell and pierced the land, it caused a prodigious amount of ether to spew forth. 'Twas this that gave rise to the land's twisted lay, which seems destined to thwart our efforts. Even were an opening to exist, I fear that we would struggle to reach it.
We have to try.
He says we cannot give up. Keep
Exactly.
trying. So near and yet so far. Well, it avails us naught to stand here and stare at the thing. Let us away to Mordona and try the other fragment. Perhaps Thinis has fared better.
Alizé's assistant says Upon that note, my lady,
Uh-oh.
there's something I must tell you. I am sorry to report that I lost contact with my brother just over a bell ago. As you know, the singing shards are home to many fell creatures, ogres among them. While I do not wish to cause you undue alarm,
Uh-oh.
I fear something unspeakable may have happened to Dex.
Alizé says what? Why didn't you dash? Give me strength. We must hurry to my assistant's aid, Cyber.
Yeah, you should have started with that. That takes priority. Let's go save this assistant. The Crystal Braves must have gave up on me. Because I'm just traveling all over the place. They don't seem to care. Next I'm going to travel to you, Dog. To show them that I could travel anywhere and they can't get me. Of course the fate starts here.
Alizé's assistant says, "Thank you, adventurer." For a moment there, I feared that my bones were to be ground up and used to bake bread.
Alizé says I am relieved to see that you are unharmed. It was wrong of me to press such a dangerous task upon you.
Alizé's assistant says, "My lady, your worries are wasted on me. It was nothing at all, I assure you."
I don't know. One brother has hair and the other brother is bald.
I shall report on my findings.
You found a way in?
As you can see, though the tip of the fragment is exposed, the rest is encased in rock and crystal, rendering it impossible to enter the structure. We might try excavating the area around the fragment, but that is like to take time, and there really is no telling how deep we may need to dig before we find a suitable point of ingress. As such, I am forced to conclude that gaining entry to this fragment is unrealistic.
Okay, 2 down out of 2. Where do I go now? Is there another fragment?
Confounded. We are losing precious time. What are we to do now?
Huh?
Oriange says, "'Tis I, Oriange. Glad tidings have I for thee and my lady.
You found another way.
A way hath been found by which thou mayest enter the remaining fragments of Bahamut. Pray escort Mistress Alizé to the cerulean processing plant in northern Thanalin. There, All shall be made clear.
Oh, they hid in another one.
Alizé says Orion J has found a way. Then we must go to him at once.
Now where is he? He might not be a traitor. He might be just too scientific. And the guy in the white cloak was giving him too much data that he needed. We can't dismiss him too quickly.
Orion J says, mine apologies for summoning you thus from afar, my lady, but 'tis here that your journey may finally begin.
We were here before. That was one of the entrances.
Says I did wonder. To my knowledge, there are no fragments in northern Thanalan.
Orion J says, nor are you mistaken, my lady. Yet a pathway doth exist, one which you yourself have made use of in the past. At the conclusion of your several forays into the binding coil, 'twas at the crystal formation which lieth to the north of this place that you did emerge, was it not?
Yeah.
Alizé says yes. An ethereal stream bore us back to the surface, that much I had surmised. Are you suggesting that we can use it to return underground? And even if that were possible, would it not simply bear us back to those places which we have already explored?
Another good point.
Orion J says it need not, my lady. Pray allow me to explain. Upon the evidence of your experience, it seemeth plain that two interment hulks may share the selfsame ethereal egress. From this, we did infer that others may be connected in like wise. Thus did we labor long to verify the existence of further tributaries to the selfsame stream, in which task we were at length successful. 'Twas then but a matter
Oh God,
of
this guy.
solution to the problem of traveling to an unattuned destination. That one might reach what we may call the headwater. We propose to employ a modified ether right which serveth to amplify such ripples as do originate from said source. By focusing one's essence upon these ripples, it should be possible to make the journey, yet be fairly warned. With all untried modes of ethereal travel, this method entaileth considerable danger. Merely to attempt the voyage could cost you your life.
Is he saying? Actually, I don't know what he's saying.
Alizé says that is a risk I am willing to take.
I thought like he's gonna summon a waterfall of ether, or he's gonna teleport.
Did you have assistance in forming this plan? I could not help noticing your repeated use of the word we, unless you have taken to using the majestic plural in our absence.
Orion J says, ahem. Nay, my lady, as you have correctly surmised.
Oh, the brother.
In this endeavor.
He came to help.
Alizé says, meaning there are others who are aware of our mission.
No, no one is aware.
Well, it cannot be helped now. Preventing Bahamut's return is what matters. If some secrecy must be sacrificed to achieve our goal, then so be it.
I'm about to hire some cell swords, so secrecy is out of the question. This is the entrance. So using this, we're gonna teleport
So that must
down.
be the modified etherite. But what are the immortal flames doing here?
Uh-oh.
Question mark says those men may be sworn flames of Ul'dah, but they are first and foremost faithful retainers of House Levair.
Guys, we
Alizé says Alphino,
we can't trust no one right now.
who was helping Orion J.
Alphino says, who else could it have been, dear sister?
It's like looking in the mirror.
Lest you worry, I have no intention of making the details of your venture public. Like you, I would prefer to avoid causing a panic. But given that which is at stake, namely, the survival of the realm, One must be willing to accept help when it is offered. Would you not agree? At the very least, do not be cross with Oriange. 'Twas at my behest that he kept silent.
Alizé says humph. Speak later.
Oriange
He's like, watch what's gonna happen afterwards.
I judged it meet that Master Alphino be informed. Though your grandsire hath become Bahamut's thrall, his noble blood courseth yet through both your veins, and if he must needs be struck down.
Alizé says, do you hear that, Alphino? I mean to strike down grandfather. And when I have done so, I shall banish Bahamut to the ether. Nothing you say will sway me from my course. I will protect Eorzea, and I will uphold grandfather's legacy.
He supports you 100%.
Grandfather's legacy? So you still do not know what you yourself desire. Your actions are still driven by borrowed resolve.
Alizé says borrowed resolve? What does that have to do with anything? Protecting Eorzea was grandfather's goal, and we made it ours, both of us. That is why we came here, unless you have forgotten.
You still need to know why you're doing this, not just because that was your grandfather's goal. What is your goal?
Alphino says gods forbid I should ever forget, Alizé. But you misunderstand. I do not question your resolve, only whence it came. If it were your own, you would be able to tell me precisely why you desire so fervently to protect Eorzea. Yet you cannot, for it is not your resolve, but grandfather's. You may struggle to see the difference, but borrowed resolve shall never be as strong as that which springs from within.
He cares, he wants to protect the realm because he sees the people and the nations and wants them to be protected. She wants to protect the realm because her grandfather protected it. That's it.
But let us speak of this another time. For now, preventing Bahamut's return is all that matters. To be plain, I have no objection to striking down whatever is left of grandfather. Know, however, that I will be accompanying you this time. As a son of House Leveilleur, I would be present for his final moments.
That's only fair.
Alizé says, very well. You may join us on one condition. I make the decisions.
This is her raid. Not his Grand Company event.
Says if it please milady, the name's Erkenrad. Our preparations are just about complete. When you're ready to embark on your mission, just give me the word. I'll be waiting for you at the cerulean processing plant. Alizé says pay no heed to my brother. You can rely on me. We have come far together.
My family. Not even yet. Whew. They sure know how to stretch it.
Erkenrad says I've been waiting for you, Master. As you know, the remaining internment hulks are connected to the fragments in Eastern Thanalan. Now, you'll be starting inside the hulk, meaning you won't have to cover so much ground. The drawback being that you'll be fighting for your life from the moment you get there. Best be prepared for anything, for Milady's sake if not your own. And that's about all I can tell you. When your preparations are in order, just give me the word, and I'll send you on your way. I may even throw in a prayer for your speedy return just to be on the safe side.
I don't... Maybe I missed it, but thank you for the follow on YouTube. It's a little harder to see when people follow me on YouTube, but I appreciate it all the same. Okay, I'm ready. Let me just get a high potion. Summoner required. I am summoner. Ooh. Now this looks like a motherboard. All the connections. So we're gonna be fighting the moment we step on the ground.
So this is how it looks on the inside.
Imagine. The Earth was like that.
This internment hulk still functions. The teleportation was a success. We are come to the right place. There is no telling how much further Bahamut has regenerated since we last beheld him. Let us make haste to the main bridge and deactivate the coil. There were receptacles similar to these in the previous hulk.
Are we supposed to do something? Uh-oh.
But only the Allegans know what other abominations may be sleeping within.
A lot of them are open.
They may well be part of Dalamut's internal defenses. We must stay on our guard.
Guys, no fighting now. Let's go. Thanks for the heal. The maze. Oh my god, that was so quick. The other side needs to be taken down. Okay. No, don't step on it. No. I'm heading back. I see your message. Come back. I was passing by and I touched it. Oh, that was funny. Uh-oh. What's here? What sort of manner of beast is this? I did flew. That looks like a catfish. That's half Instant, huh? I wonder why it doesn't automatically accept. Wow. Just like that, huh? Oh, that was quick. Turn 1 complete. Ooh, they have gold, the gear. Okay, let's get out of here. No, it could be worse. It could be them. At least I was in the battle, even if it was only for one moment.
We were aware that the Allegans possessed the means to control the creatures, but to imprison them thus is barbaric. I would not wish such a fate upon my worst enemy.
They're just pets for them.
It's plain that no love was lost between the Allegans and the dragons, but was it truly necessary to keep so great a number here? Dalamud did not want for defenses, this we have experienced firsthand. Such guardians as the Allegans created, both living and unliving, were surely no less capable of repelling intruders than these poor creatures.
They just hated them so much they trapped them all.
Alphino says, tell me something, Alizé. Have you not managed to determine by whose will Bahamut exists?
Alizé says no, I have not. At first, I assumed that Bahamut had no people of his own, that the Allegans had perhaps discovered a way to simulate prayer itself. However, Niall's words gave me cause to reconsider, specifically, the Shade's mention of Bahamut's beloved children.
The dragons. All these dragons that are trapped, they're praying for him. That's how he's recovering.
From that, I inferred that the primal is given form by the will of worshippers whom we have yet to. Oh.
These guys.
God strike me down for a blind fool. Bahamut's beloved children, right there before my very eyes. How could I be so stupid? Who else but the dragons of Eld would summon Bahamut? Who else but they could sustain him? And to think I wondered why the Allegans kept them imprisoned here.
Oh, I see, I see. If they were out in the world, they could summon him outside, but if they're trapped here, they won't be able to summon him no more.
Alphino says even should the flame of Bahamut's life go out, his faithful children would suffer.
Exactly.
For this reason, the Allegan Empire kept an army of dragons here in a perpetual state of duress, that they might sustain the primal's existence. Truly, the Allegans' ingenuity knew no bounds, and neither did their cruelty.
Wow.
Alizé says small wonder that Bahamut was so enraged. Let no one deny that it was man who sowed the seeds of the calamity.
Oh god, there we go. That's the... It was our fault again.
Alphino says, will you now turn your hatred towards our own kind, dear sister?
Alizé says do not patronize me, Alphino. I merely acknowledge our guilt. Lest you be in any doubt, I have no intention of allowing Bahamut to lay the world to waste, regardless of the atrocities the Alleghens committed against his kind. We have no choice but to eliminate all who worship him, be they his children or his thralls.
How are we gonna take them out?
It seems reasonable to assume that the system responsible for the Primal's regeneration is also responsible for sustaining the captive dragons. If we disable it, all should perish. Let us press on.
Me just waiting over there. Okay, I'm ready. Whoa. That's the core. This place is crazy. All this is inside? Left or right? God, don't fall. How did you do it by yourself last time then? Or they grow up more, so the more people we have. I don't know. You ran quickly. Wait, there's one back there. No, this is not it. There's a ledge over here. Unless I can't go down there. Do we go back? Oh, I died. I thought it would just be a wall. Okay. I guess we got soft lock there. Let's see where the shortcut takes me. Took me here. We need to get to the other side, kill both sides. Hey, where do you go? Oh. You on the left side? There you are. Oh. So we did the right already. So we go left. Now I get what you were talking about. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. But no, you don't need to kill yourself. The other side is activated. No, the other side is activated. The other side is activated. It's saved that you were there. I'll activate it. For you could take the shortcut here. Oh yeah, no wait, I can resurrect you. The delay got us. Thankfully, it wasn't that much of a wait. No, it's fine. You got back real quick. Ah, it's Godzilla. No, it's the. I never said you were a pro. No, you are a pro. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. Oh. I got the skin on my teeth. Oh, I didn't see that you died. Okay. We'll do it again. You still there? I was inside. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, no wonder you got insta-killed. Watch out. He's a strong egg. There's one more. There's two nodes right there. I barely done any damage to you. Easy. It's gonna be easy. Watch out. Don't get frozen. Amazing. Great job. World record space. There's just dragon team the whole trail. No need to greet the items. Is there a difference? Oh, when I leave you auto get it. Okay. I got it.
Alice says a model of Bahamut. Yes.
Was this a practice area?
For millennia, Bahamut must have gazed at this unchanging view.
Oh no.
Trapped inside a prison that was scarcely large enough to contain him, unable to move, denied the release of death, how his hatred for man must have burned. And that hatred found an ideal vessel in Nile Van Darnus. In many ways, Bahamut is to be pitied, not loathed. But knowing the true extent of his fury, I am more convinced than ever of the necessity of our endeavor.
Yeah, he would have definitely destroyed the whole world to dust.
Besides, his is not the only soul that cries out for vengeance.
It's a good line. That was it? Okay. We're ready. His wings was almost intact. Oh no, they are intact.
Staggering. I can scarce imagine how grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on.
Forgot how her voice sounded like. Oh, there he is. Now is a battle.
Grandfather?
It's not your grandfather.
No, that man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such. You are but his twisted shape, the thrall of a mad primal.
You were foolish to disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
We have to fight the hero.
'Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear. What of the hero who gave his life in defense of the realm? Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?
My poor, ignorant grandchildren. Your world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen, and I will speak to you of justice. 'Twas in the twilight of the third astral era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Alagon Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance. Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Alagon's boundless greed and hubris.
Because this was their savior, and they made him into a battery.
I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted?
Ah, damn. You can't be bringing these questions. We gotta go back. Who started first in the first Emerald era?
'Tis man's overweening belief in his own primacy that blinds him to the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny. As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace. Only when the plague of people has been expunged shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free. Then shall the world know true justice.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered. He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
That's his faith now.
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race. Stand together? Huh. They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet.
Why they had to write him so well?
Even you, twins whose veins run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning. You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, can you truly claim no kinship with the Alagon? And though I hoped they might bring you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
I didn't know they could use those. I thought it was a gun. But it is a book. This whole time I thought that was a gun.
There may well be truth in your judgment of Alize and me, but such a one-sided tirade bemoaning the evils of man rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisois. Tell me.
Gun book?
Dragons because Bahamut compels you as his
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth.
Wait, what? Wait.
If you would have them, then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
Oh god. He looks tough.
But I thought... No. He has become a primal?
It is difficult, I know, but you must accept it. That entity is no phantom or imposter. It is our beloved grandsire.
What? How? How did your grandpa turn to that? Is it because of all the prayers that people had towards him? I gotta watch a YouTube video how is that possible? Alright, we're ready. Go away from me. What is he gonna do now? I'll summon my own primal. That's not the primal I wanted. There, finally. I guess primals are just the easier ones to take down. Or not, this one was way easier than the one we just did before. Let's go. You'd run away?
Father is truly gone this time. Better it end this way than the alternative.
I am yet here, Alice, my dear, sweet granddaughter.
Grandfather?
Redeem yourself in her memory.
I must thank you, warrior of light. Without your valor, I might never have broken free of Bahamut's control. These last few moments are mine, to live as the man I once was.
This is all that I wanted. Yet, now that it is happening, I find myself struggling to believe it. Is it really you?
Oh.
Grandfather, pray forgive me my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
Forgive you? I am proud of you, child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature I had become. Alfino, Alize, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
Oh boy.
I must ask, will you not tell us what befell during the calamity?
After the coil, it's just one more quest left to do to finish the story. The least path.
Yes, yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth.
What happened? Uh-oh, his horns.
At the Battle of Cartano, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance.
He's getting too big, too strong.
'Twas there in the sky above the surging armies that the elder primal Bahamut broke free of the Red Moon Bahamut. In an effort to contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether. But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage. Little...
It's gonna be an important cutscene. This scene. Oh no! How do I pause it? No! Is it back up? No! Lily, no, you're missing the scene! It's lagging? Yeah, is this... I can't believe it. It's stopping right now. Yeah, I watched it before. It looks awesome. It should connect anytime soon. Any moment. Oh. Wow. Is back up now? Okay, good. Jeez. That's a super powerful spell he used. Wow. The land completely destroyed. And what happened after?
As you have no doubt surmised, I did not perish. When the cage built from the essences of the 12 was destroyed, the sky was filled with a colossal cloud of ether. This drifting energy responded to the prayers of those fighting below, and to my own desperate wish that the dying realm be saved by infusing me with the power of a primal.
Ah, that's what happened.
I became the immortal phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth. Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land.
So beautiful.
Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea. Believing the deed done, I relinquished my hold on that staggering energy, desirous that it should be returned to the realm without delay. But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me.
And he doesn't have the echo, so he can't protect himself.
Alas, within my fast fading form, enough remained of the Phoenix's energy to offer Bahamut a hold, and he dragged me along in his wake.
And thus began your existence as the Elder Primal's thrall.
I cannot help but wonder at his will to survive. Though he was all but obliterated, Bahamut found a way to seize the power you surrendered. That would explain why part of his physical form survived to be entombed underground.
It would also explain why Eorzea was so terribly warped. Even as the land sought to restore itself, the returning flow of ether was cut off.
Because he absorbed it.
Very good. When his grip on existence was once again secured, Bahamut did not cease his feast until he had consumed every last mote of ether that yet floated in the air.
And still he was not fully restored.
You must remember that by this time, much of the freed ether had already returned to the land. That which remained was not sufficient to reconstruct so massive a form in its entirety. But there did not need to be. Not for a being sustained by the marvels of Allagan technology. As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative task.
Draining the land in the process.
The fragments of Bahamut appear motionless from the surface, but deep beneath the ground they had been searching, tunneling through rock and soil towards their escaped prisoner. And, as you have observed for yourselves, they found his heart. Warrior of Light, heed me. You must put a stop to Bahamut's regeneration. Whether it be for man or for dragonkind, the question of justice is irrelevant. The Elder Primal will leave naught but a
there we go.
Wasteland for both his children and ours.
That's the answer.
I beg you to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find.
He has so much strength, even though he's already died.
This portal will take you to the final internment, Hulk. 'Tis time for the tale of Bahamut and his part in the calamity to come to an end.
Grandfather. It's time to say goodbye.
Alvino, Alize, pray, come closer. Your hopes and dreams
There we go.
no longer be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
Ah. Such a good grandfather.
I have already made it my mission to see this newborn Eorzea survive and flourish.
He's not ready.
While I was yet enthralled to Bahamut, you spoke of my faith in man's strength. Know that your words reached me, imprisoned though my soul still was. So forceful was your conviction. I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you. See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength in which I have faith.
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, grandfather. You deserve it.
There are records of an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. And though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alvino, Alize, my darling grandchild.
Oh God.
May light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Look at the size of his arms. That forearm. It's her.
Come, warrior of light. Our task remains undone.
I just noticed. I got some strong forearms. We done it. Finally. Oh. I'm ready. It's almost time to go to sleep. Right, Lily? So. Won't keep you much longer. Oh, don't tell me I'm off. I'm not live. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Man, I do want to watch that video of the fight again because I was kind of distracted because of the stream going down in that crucial moment. But I could watch at the end or tomorrow in the beginning of our stream. Question marks? Weird?
It was a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end.
Yeah, Twitch was lagging. Yeah, I was like trying to disconnect kind of. But it was like holding on to like a little bit. I had to wait a few seconds for it to appear correctly. Very strange. Like on Twitch, you were still waiting for the quest. Uh-oh, he's awake. Oh, that's very strange.
I did not think him capable.
How did it lag back to the beginning? That's crazy. No way.
It finally over.
He still lives.
I will not survive another blast. No. Is this how I honor my promise to grandfather?
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
I will, grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have. That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorze's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness.
I almost thought you could say you could do the blade of light.
Being shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable, of which I am capable. Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
Wow, strong.
How long I have waited to hear you say that. You have found your resolve at last.
You're using the book gun finally. Now shoot him.
Let me join my strength to yours. In this place, in this moment, our purpose has become one.
Whoa.
For the future of Eorzea!
This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
Wow. It's only us two. Where did everyone else come from? You know what it could have been, Lily? It could have been the battle. If it was too strong, my PC couldn't handle it. It started crashing. That's why Twitch was lagging. Uh-oh. The other primal. Look at the size of his belly. Finally. Thanks. I survived. What now? Ah! Ah! I got it. Shot me down. I'm good. Where is he coming from? This hype. This music is hype. Lily, I'll be fine. Well, I won't be fine. I forgot to summon. Lucid dream. Oh, mana? Uh-oh. He's on me. Lily? What happened? Uh-oh. No! I meant to use the other one. No! Oh my god, I can't believe I misclicked like that. What? Did it? I revived you? No way, I did it. I contributed it. I thought I misclicked, so I was like, damn it, I wasted my swift cast. You won't get me. Ah! Oh no. I know that attack. I instantly die. Oh wow. He's right behind you. Hang in there, Lily. I got you if you go down. The last hit. Dharma, you're no more. We did it. Yeah, we did it a stretch a bit. At least I helped a little. But that was fun. I would have never assumed that we would be fighting and the dragon, the other primal. That was fun.
You did it.
He's still there. Is he finally gonna return to the ether?
But one task.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Still connected. Don't let him ever come back.
With this last coil disabled, there shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace.
Or he escapes, but you could really hope not. The release of ether into the world. The land will finally heal. Wow. In his heart? Holy. Good night, Lily. Thank you for your help again today. It was really fun. Sleep well. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Tis done. He is truly gone.
I'm just gonna finish this cutscene and that'll be it for me. Or this little quest.
You knew, didn't you? You knew what Grandfather had become.
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility. The scene people describe of the Battle of Cartano was one of unimaginable devastation, and 'tis through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are born. I merely put two and two together.
And you consider that a sufficient explanation? Well, however you stumbled across your theory, 'twas this revelation that made you wary of my attachment to Grandfather.
That she could be praying to him as a follower of a primal.
You feared that in my obsession, I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
Pray forgive me, sister. I wished only to protect you. Yet I see now that I needn't have doubted the strength of your conviction. May I ask you a question? What do you now intend to do with the truth you have uncovered?
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good.
So we keep it as is. We don't tell no one.
Encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity. But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
Fear not, Alphino. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved. That the Elder Primal is banished, to return no more. That is enough. Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Oriange was beside himself with worry.
He's probably just gathering the readings. And look at how much energy is coming out from the ground. Yeah, we finished the coils. Oh.
Alizé says, and here we are again. After that descent into darkness, the desolation of northern Thanalan seems paradisal.
Right?
As promised, I shan't reveal the truth of the calamity to a single soul. However, the nations of Eorzea will require certain assurances that the threat of a new primal is gone. Kept in the dark over long, 'tis only a matter of time before they seek answers of their own accord. Let us recommend that the fragments of Dalamud are sealed off, that the truth may rest undisturbed. But first, we must go and report to Oriange. It would not do to keep him in suspense. I dare say we shall find him pacing up and down at the cerulean processing plant.
There, we made it out fine. But we done it. We're one step closer to finishing up all these loose ends. And thank you guys for watching. Everyone on YouTube, Twitch, I almost said TikTok. TikTok and Kick. I'll be here tomorrow, like always, at 4:30. And I hope to catch you guys there. Take care now. Good night. Thank you.